Ladies and gentlemen, you've learned the art of letting go, but this isn't about abandoning everything. No, detachment is about making a deliberate choice, a choice to step back, to see the bigger picture, and to decide where your energy should truly go. This skill, one that few will ever fully understand, is your secret weapon. Today, we're diving deep into the misunderstood power of detachment and how mastering it can set you apart in ways you never imagined. Detachment isn't apathy. It's not about being cold or indifferent. It's a misunderstood concept, often painted in a negative light. But for those who truly grasp its power, detachment becomes a strength. It's the ability to observe life without being consumed by it. While others are entangled in their emotions and desires, you rise above. You see everything with clarity, and in that clarity, you find your true power. Think about the people around you. Many are weighed down by expectations, societies, their families, their own. They're stuck in a cycle of trying to meet these endless demands, constantly seeking approval. They attach their worth to possessions, success, and the opinions of others. But you've broken those chains. You've realized that chasing validation only leads to emptiness. It's in detachment that you find your freedom. You've freed yourself from needing others' approval, from being controlled by external forces. You've created your own path, one that isn't shaped by what others think you should be. And that is where real power lies. Now let's get something clear. Detachment isn't about rejecting emotions. It's about mastering them. You don't avoid feelings. You allow yourself to feel, but you don't let those emotions control your decisions. You've realized that emotions are tools, not masters, and that makes all the difference. When you're detached, you're no longer a prisoner to impulses. You don't react out of fear or anger. Instead, you act with purpose. You choose your battles. You decide what deserves your energy. And that's empowerment. That's what makes you unstoppable in a world full of distractions. Ironically, those who try the hardest to control everything often end up losing the most. They're constantly grasping, constantly trying to hold on to what they think is power. But in reality, their need to control only binds them tighter to their own fears. But you've seen the truth. You know that real control comes from letting go. When you're not obsessed with outcomes, when you don't need to dominate every situation, you move with a calmness that others can't understand. You don't have anything to prove. And that's why you can't be manipulated or swayed by the whims of others. You've discovered that the more you detach from needing control, the more control you actually have over yourself. And that's real power. But detachment doesn't mean you withdraw completely from life. There's a balance, and you've mastered it. You engage when it's necessary, but you don't get entangled. You connect with others, but you're not dependent on their approval or their validation. This balance is key. It means you can build relationships without losing yourself. You can pursue goals without becoming obsessed with the outcome. You've learned to walk the fine line between attachment and detachment, understanding that real strength lies in knowing when to hold on and when to let go. Look around. We live in a world obsessed with materialism, where worth is often measured by possessions, status, and fleeting trends. People are constantly chasing something, whether it's the newest gadget, the next big promotion, or the approval of their peers. But all of these things are temporary, aren't they? You know that they don't define who you are. They're illusions. Detachment allows you to see beyond those illusions. While others are caught up in the race to accumulate more, you move through life with purpose. You're not swayed by trends. You're not trapped by the need to constantly consume. And that sets you apart. So what does all this mean in the end? It means you've already won. You've realized that the game of life isn't about accumulating more things, more approval, or even more success by society's standards. It's about mastering yourself. And when you've detached from the need to chase after what everyone else values, you're free to pursue what truly matters to you. You're no longer a pawn in their game. You've stepped outside of it. You create your own rules, your own victories, and while others are caught up in the chaos, scrambling to hold on to things that don't matter, you're already ahead. You've won simply by refusing to play by their rules. So here's the truth. Detachment isn't about isolation. It's about clarity, empowerment, and control. It's about living life on your terms and refusing to be dragged down by things that don't matter. In a world that constantly demands more from you, mastering detachment means mastering yourself. And that, my friend, is the ultimate power. The power to live freely, authentically, and with purpose. So if you're ready to step outside the noise and distractions of the world, remember this: you don't need to be cold to be detached. You just need to be clear about what really matters to you. And in that clarity, you'll find a strength that no one can take away. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and remember, you're in control, always.